Everyone's family is a little crazy, right? We all have that one relative that's a bit out there, or a family dynamic that's a bit untraditional. But hey, they're ours, right? Yes. Yes, they are distinctly ours, and they make us who we are. Would your family and your life make an interesting story? Well, that's the great thing about literature. We can all turn to books that identify with different elements of our family life and find ways to relate to the story. In The Relatives Came by Cynthia Rylant and illustrated by Stephen Gammel, readers are immersed into the humorous, stressful, and exciting time when family comes to visit. And in The Great Gilly Hopkins by Katherine Patterson, readers explore the life of a foster child who yearns for a mother to love her. Both of these books are considered realistic fiction, as the characters, settings, and events are all possible in real life. While many of these elements are indeed fictional, the reader can relate to each of them on a believable level, and even possibly draw from personal experience when visualizing the scenes. Both books deal with real locations. In fact, both of them mention Virginia. But the homes in which the readers imagine the characters themselves, and the events that take place are all fictional. Yet, both of these stories provide insight into family life and what it means to love those in your life. Now, imagine that you've got a perfect plan worked out for how your life is supposed to be, and a dream that you cling to which propels you forward while you reach for exactly what you've always wanted. Perfect life. Well, what if you're wrong? What if all those perceived bumps in the road and many detours really are what's meant for your life? What if the beauty was there all along, and you were too focused on finding it that you completely missed it? Well, that's exactly what happens to Galadriel Hopkins, nicknamed Gilly, the main character in The Great Gilly Hopkins. Katherine Patterson explores the emotional turmoil of Gilly, a foster child longing to be with her birth mother after spending years bouncing from one foster home to another, sabotaging each one along the way, and earning herself quite the reputation. Gilly's convinced that all she needs is her real mother in order to change her wicked ways and feel whole. She's so convinced that she drives away anyone who tries to fill the role of her mother and give her whatever love they have to give. The Great Gilly Hopkins was awarded the title of Newberry Honor Book in 1979. The Newberry Medal is awarded annually by the Association for Library Service to Children to the author of the most distinguished contribution to American literature for children. Katherine Patterson and The Great Gilly Hopkins are deserving of this award for the emotional glance into the life of a young girl raised in an untraditional family setting who struggles to feel attachment to those who care deeply for her as she clings to the dream of a mother who would love her. Children in similar circumstances will relate to Gilly and gain perspective on how to handle their own issues with a sense of hope. Now, let's imagine that you do have a family that's truly yours, and a family that's quite large. You love your family very deeply, and you value the time that you spend with each and every one of them. But do you want to spend that quality time with all of them, all at once? The Relatives Came by Cynthia Rylant and illustrated by Stephen Gammel features a large family packing up the station wagon and heading to a single home. Full of many, many relatives. But hey, what could go wrong? More importantly, will anything go right? Cynthia Rylant shares this humorous tale of an extra-large family coming to visit. The living arrangements are less than ideal in a cramped home invaded by too many individuals who don't belong there. But through the overcrowded space, love still manages to find room. Stephen Gammel perfectly captures the hilarity, uncomfortableness, and compassion shared in a home overflowing with relatives and truly adds to the warmth of this fun, loving story. The Relatives Came was awarded the title of Caldecott Honor Book in 1986. The Caldecott Medal is awarded by the Association for Library Service to Children to the artist of the most distinguished American picture book for children. The relatives came, and Steve and Gammel are deserving of this award because of the vivid and vibrant story depicted through the illustrations which decorate the pages, bringing the words to life. So can you relate more to Gilly or to the crazy house packed full of family? Perhaps you can relate to both. Surely you know someone else, or even numerous other people that can identify with these characters. Do you ever wonder what it's like to be them? Or what it's like to not be you? My name is Ashley Weiss, and thank you for taking the time to listen to my book trailers. I sincerely hope that you'll go out, pick up a copy of these books, and fall in love with the characters as I have, so that you can share them with your own family and those that you love.